Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to SlamForce Wrestling. This is BC Braymore alongside Kyle Green to call the action live for you here tonight on episode 2 of SlamForce Wrestling.
Episode 2, ladies and gentlemen, of SlamForce Wrestling. We are tugging along strong, and we are going to kick off tonight with a huge matchup. The only second episode, and this is going to be our opening matchup with the one, the only, Ziggy Starr.
Ziggy Starr made an impressive showing against our current SlamForce champion, Eric Xplicit, at our last house show event. And I'm definitely excited to see what Ziggy's going to do here tonight live against none other than PJ Moon, the most eccentric superstar in the professional wrestling scene today.
Yeah, it's going to be quite a match between these two. I mean, you have PJ Moon, of course, making his debut here tonight on SlamForce. And technically, this is Ziggy Starr's official debut on the SlamForce show.
And I'm excited to have both of these superstars here. As there you see it, PJ Moon, Ziggy Starr. This match is going to be one hell of a contest, guaranteed. I'm excited to see what these two superstars are going to bring to the table here in SlamForce Wrestling. Also in our main event tonight, we're going to see Dominic King and Eddie Oswald clash to decide the first ever SlamForce Open Rules champion.
You know, what a match that is going to be tonight. Two winners from last week's episode, the inaugural episode of SlamForce, going to go at it in the main event. And of course, what we're going to hear from tonight is the SlamForce Championship match loser, Seth Royse. I'm very excited to see what he has to say because he's been running his mouth all week.
Seth Royse has been on social media. He took to a storm on social media and he called out Eric Xplicit, and tonight we're going to hear some words from Seth Royse. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the eccentric PJ Moon to make his entrance.
Ooh, I like that. I like that word, eccentric. I like it. PJ Moon has a lot to show here tonight. Of course, this being SlamForce, the pinnacle of wrestling, we need to be what we say we are, the pinnacle. So both these men have to prove here tonight that they can hang with the best in SlamForce.
And PJ Moon, one of the newer professional wrestlers on the scene, has already made quite an impact as a pro wrestler, but this man now making his debut in SlamForce here tonight, and I believe this is his technical professional in-ring debut, and I'm excited to have him here on SlamForce to see what he's capable of.
Yeah, very excited. I mean, he has quite the look to him. Very noticeable. You can spot him from a mile away with that bleach blonde hair and that pink gear. This man has no worries about being the single one and the single star to shine. But there's another star in this match.
He is eccentric.
Yes, 100%. And that, starting this out with a slap to Ziggy.
Ziggy not going to have that as he fires back with some nice forearm smashes here. Look at PJ Moon, the arrogance of PJ. Now Ziggy firing back with some dance moves of his own, but PJ going to fire back with some dance moves now. The Irish whip, duck under, nice Hurricane Rana from Ziggy Starr. Some fast-paced action to start this match off. Here is Ziggy getting on with his boogie.
Well, this is kind of what we saw last week with Yusuf Kareem, and I said once again, maybe they didn't listen to me. This is not the time for dancing. This is the time to make a mark and a name for yourself. But no one wants to listen to Kyle.
No, definitely they need to chill with the in-ring dancing and whatnot, but seems to be paying off for Ziggy Starr here as he hits that. Yeah, shenanigans. Thank you. There's the word I was looking for. Is Ziggy Starr now looking to take a little bit of control here, but no. Ooh! Midsection sidekick from PJ Moon is now PJ looking to take control with some clubbing blows to the back there. And PJ.
Oh, I don't like where this is going for Ziggy. Those knees straight Right under the jaw. I like it. Aggressive.
I like PJ Moon's
and
style.
aggressive.
Slamfoce's. Slamfoce is definitely. Ziggy catch him in midair with that right hand, and now Ziggy gonna roll over his back, and beautiful spinning heel kick from Ziggy.
This man's very athletic, knows how to work around the ring with basically looking like a damn gymnast. A gymnast!
I gotta give these two men a lot of credit. They're putting on quite a show so far. As PJ Moon once again with a slap, open hand. And now Ziggy with a counter, duck it under. Now wait a minute. Look at the show of athleticism from PJ now. Says anything you could do, I can do better, as he does a nice head scissor takedown. Trying to one-up Ziggy Starr.
I like that attitude. Oh, going for a pinfall here. Going for the count. 2. Only a 2 count for PJ Moon. Very good, pinning those shoulders to the mat. That is what you need to do to win this game. It is a game of one-up missions. It's a game of being able to have the ability to psych out your opponent, defeat him, and pin him 1, 2, 3.
And you're exactly right. This has been a match of one-upsmanship. So far is a nice slingshot crossbody over the top rope. Hook in the leg, lateral press, 2 count, no! The kick out from PJ Moon here. As Ziggy looks to continue the attack here, wrenching the neck and the head of PJ Moon. And Kyle, I'm really looking forward to our main event later on tonight. The first ever Slamforce Open Rules champion to be crowned here live.
Damn right. I am super excited about that match. Last week, we crowned the first ever Slamforce champion, and now this week we have like 2 gifts in 2 weeks. It's ridiculous. I love it, and this is what I want to see on Slamforce. Competition. I want to see men proving themselves and making themselves relevant to the point that they can compete for a championship, saying that I am championship material. That's what Xplicit did last week, and now that is what one of these 2 men in the main event, Eddie Oswald or Dominic King, will do later tonight.
And I'm definitely excited to see who's going to walk out of that one with the championship in hand. You know, those 2 guys are both excellent competitors and veterans as well inside the ring. And a Kamehameha from PJ Moon.
That was very nicely executed, taking Starr down to the ground, going for a pin, only a 2 count, as Ziggy was able to kick out Yuso's legs to kick out, try and get that strength from his lower body instead of his upper body that Moon was covering.
PJ Moon, with the nice combinations of kicks there. That kick to the midsection followed up by that low sweep. And now PJ here. Look at this once again. The eccentric PJ Moon.
Ziggy looking to be in a little bit of a predicament, as now Moon just punching away at Ziggy's face. I'm pretty sure Moon would not like it if Ziggy was punching at his face.
I gotta agree, and PJ Moon is definitely Slamforce's resident eccentric aggressor here.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say another word there, but okay, let's continue. And now look at this, PJ off the ropes, tripping him up, and now look at this, PJ walking all over Ziggy. Starr has not been into this match for the past few moments.
Yeah, the last couple moments have been
looking very bad. Not bad, I don't want to say bad. He's just looking like he needs to get the offense in.
Looking like he needs some milk, ladies and gentlemen, as PJ has had nothing but full control for the last couple moments of this matchup. And now, wait a minute. Ziggy says, peekaboo, here I come.
Peekaboo, he drank some muscle milk. Yes, this is what I want to see from Ziggy. This is what, yes, get those knees up, Ziggy. I have to say, Ziggy may be my new favorite superstar.
And here comes Ziggy. Big forearm smash in the corner. Followed up with a beautiful slingshot drop kick to PJ in the corner. Now, wait a minute, Ziggy looking to go to the high rent district here. Ziggy says...
It's going to pay off, though.
Beautiful moonsault from Ziggy. 1, 2, and just a 2 count for Ziggy Starr here tonight.
I'm surprised that Ziggy Stardust Press did not get the pinfall. Very surprised.
Ziggy, an impressive young man, definitely brings a lot to the table. And we're seeing exactly what PJ Moon brings to the table as well here tonight. Not only is this man
a lot of slaps.
Oh, definitely bringing the slaps. And it's not really even like an eccentric thing with the slaps. It's more or less a thing of disrespect towards Ziggy Starr. Now look at this. Once again, the disrespect from PJ Moon, just showing that he has no respect whatsoever for Ziggy Starr in this matchup. Doesn't take Ziggy seriously, but he should be taking Ziggy seriously off of that beautiful springboard kick to the head.
Right to the head.
And Ziggy... Ziggy got that cross-face chicken wing locked in with the body scissors
Ziggy
here.
Got it. Ziggy got it. It's going to be over. I see it right now. No, what?
Oh!
No! What?
Caught him right in the eye with that elbow.
To the side of the eye. Oh my gosh.
And now PJ, wait a minute, ducking under. Jumping over him. And big knee to the midsection. PJ wiping the dust off of his hands. Perhaps PJ calling for the end. And he drives Ziggy's face into that middle turnbuckle.
Oh no.
Ziggy seems a little delirious here.
My favorite superstar is about to lose. Don't tell me. Come on, Ziggy. No, this is... No! He's about to hit him with that neon flow.
That snap DDT called that neon flow, and look it. What a god. What a god. PJ Moon picking up the win here tonight in eccentric fashion nonetheless. What a big victory here for PJ Moon in his debut on Slamforce, but you can't take anything away from Ziggy Starr. Ziggy put up one hell of a fight.
Wait, who's this?
Ladies and gentlemen, the lights went out in the arena.
PJ Moon wasn't even able to celebrate his momentous victory. Who the hell is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't see a damn thing right now.
Well, I don't like being in the dark. Someone better turn on these
Oh no. Lord. Interrupting the big debut win of PJ Moon is none other than the Machiavellian devil himself, Seth Royse.
Can I sip my tea now?
Ladies,
it's bathroom break time.
Oh.
No, okay, I'm actually really intrigued to see what this man has to say. He stepped in the ring last week in the main event, and of course, he wasn't able to get the win. So I'm kind of intrigued at what Seth Royse has to say. I mean, he's probably going to come up with an excuse. What do you think?
I'm not really sure what Seth Royce's intentions are here tonight, but I guess we're about to hear him out.
Last week, y'all saw what happened. Y'all witnessed history, a clouded, distorted view of history. But if that is what you people want to accept as reality, Eric Xplicit has the Slamforce champion, well then I've crossed over and died in hell. Eric Xplicit isn't as aggressive as me, he's not as tough as me, and he's damn near not as smart as me. So how in the blue hell did he beat the Machiavellian devil? I'll tell you how. Some angel gave him one wish, shat on him, and made him lucky. Lucky enough to beat the greatest wrestler of all time. Eric Xplicit, the only thing explicit about you are the things you shove down your throat. You're not on my level. Hell, you're not on the level of 98% of that locker room, and you're not above them. You're way below their level, and if you're way below their level, then you're 200 steps below mine.
Hey, whoa, look what's going on. Look who is here. It is the SlamForce champion, Eric Xplicit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour himself, Eric Xplicit, is here. And I guess he's got a little rebuttal for
and he's holding
Seth
that
Royse.
SlamForce championship.
This man proud to be the first ever inaugural SlamForce wrestling champion. And I guess he's gonna come out here and have a few choice words with Seth Royse.
Last week it was quite the match. It was very heart-driven. It was very hard-hitting. And look who came out on top. Eric Xplicit. Seth Royse was very close, but Eric Xplicit came out on top. And now all week he's been saying that he wants to go face-to-face with Seth Royse because of all this Twitter talk, the Twitter thumbs from Seth Royse.
Seth Royse has been super active on Twitter, as we stated,
Hey,
and I
Seth.
guess we're gonna hear.
How you doing, buddy? You know, all week you have been running your mouth, but not only running your mouth, you've actually been multitasking. You've been able to run your mouth and use your fingers to tweet all week about the fact that I don't deserve the championship that I won and is now around my waist. You see, every day since you've sent out your first tweet about how I don't belong here, how I don't deserve what I have earned, ever since the day after my championship win, I have been dying to see you face to face. And look what we have here. We're face to face, once again in the middle of a SlamForce ring. So I'm gonna tell you this only once, Seth Royse. I did earn this championship. I did win this championship. Therefore, I deserve to be the SlamForce champion. And if anyone in that locker room, the 98% who are apparently better than me, or even you who are apparently 200 steps above me, if any of you have a problem with it, refer back to last week after my championship win after I beat you. I said 3 words, and those words were just bring it. And you see, I want to shut you up, Seth Royse, so bad, so why don't we do this? Why don't we have ourselves a little rematch from last week? And no, not next week. I'm talking about right here, right now, in front of the SlamForce fans. Yo, is this gonna happen right now? A match between Eric Xplicit and Seth Royse? A rematch?
Are we really about to see this?
Oh my god, I'm dying to see this. I mean, all week, Seth has been talking trash about how it could have been turned out different if it wasn't for the fluke win. This is his opportunity. I think it's gonna happen.
This is about to go down. We just got a referee out here. Ladies and gentlemen, this crowd was chanting, "Let them fight."
Oh, now they're staring each other down, locking up. Not really what I thought would go on. I mean, these two men really do have disdain for one another. I mean, look at the facts and the track record between these two. They faced off before in a triple threat match. Eric Xplicit came out the winner. Last week on the inaugural episode of SlamForce, they faced one-on-one, and Seth Royse had a chance to prove that he was better than Eric Xplicit, and failed. So, Eric Xplicit came out, won the SlamForce title. This is try number 3 for Seth Royse. Can he get it done?
You know, people say that the third time's the charm, but I guess we're going to find out exactly tonight how many times it takes for this man to get his charm on.
Sometimes 3 times isn't a charm. Sometimes for some people it takes 10.
It's very true, and you know, I'm very surprised that we saw 2 clean breaks as well early on in this matchup. Especially with
Seth Royse over here dirty.
Especially with how much animosity has been built up between these 2 superstars. And now Royce, with a big knee lift right into the midsection of Xplicit. And you know damn well Royce is going to do whatever it takes to come out on top in this matchup to prove that he can defeat Xplicit here tonight.
And you have to think, if he comes out on top with a win against Eric Xplicit, he is in line for another championship match. You beat the champion, you get a title match. That's how it works.
I mean, I gotta agree. I gotta agree. Look at Royce here now. Taking a little too much time here. Should be on the attack on Eric Xplicit. You know, he's the Slamforce champion for a reason, kid. He beat you last week. And Jesus Christ! Big
Royce has been on the attack this whole entire match. I have to say, I have not seen Eric Xplicit get any offense in this match. It has been Seth Royse.
Oh, and that 3-handle cadenza right there. Nice pin combination off of it, but no, just a 2 count. And look at Royce screaming in the face of the Slamforce champion here.
Very smart. Go for any pinfall he can. I mean, any way he can get a pinfall, a roll-up, even if it's dirty in the way that he does it, like rolling up him and grabbing the tights. Any way of a win will get him an opportunity for a championship match.
Gotta agree, and Xplicit finally gaining some momentum here, and he dumps Royce out of the ring like yesterday's trash. And it looks like he has yesterday's trash on his face. What is that?
Yeah, did he like glue on a beard on his face? Because that came out of nowhere.
This man has the most hyperactive hair follicles I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yes. But then again, it could be genetics. We can't debunk the rumor until we pull on the beard.
Are we saying that Seth Royse is a genetic freak?
I mean, it could be, but we can't debunk it until we pull on the beard.
You know what? Fair enough, Kyle, as now Seth Royse continuing to dominate this match, but I gotta give the young man credit. You know, as much as that beard bothers the hell out of me, I gotta give him credit. The guy is controlling this matchup here, and he's just German suplex after German suplex. But wait a minute, counter from Xplicit, but no, dropping him down, still in control here. And now,
see, this is where I think maybe Seth Royce's words have some truth to them. This match has been all Seth Royse. It hasn't been Eric Xplicit in one moment of this match other than that clothesline out of the ring. Maybe Seth Royse is telling the truth. Maybe he's some prophet. Maybe he can change the future course of Slamforce by getting the win here tonight. This is what he needs, a win.
Or maybe Eric Xplicit gonna fire off with those right hands and go to that middle rope to take him out here. I gotta give Royce credit though. Royce was very aggressive early on in this contest, but now I think he might have burned himself out as the Slamforce champion now on the attack. And look at the athleticism here. Look at the chip go with a beautiful head scissor takedown. Looking for the cover here. See, this is why Xplicit is the Slamforce champion. Right there. That in-ring know-how. Going for the covers. Going for frequent covers. Trying to wear out Seth Royse. Trying to make him exude that energy. And trying to stay on the attack here. Look at him here.
Yep, look at this once again. Oh, wait. Ooh.
And a beautiful counter from Royce, though. Into that Northern Lights suplex.
Checking him right then and there. He knew what was coming.
And Oh my God! Jumping knee right into the mush. Once again, not sure how smart.
Back in control.
Oh, come on, that is unnecessary. Flip it off our audience members here.
This man, Seth Royse, does not care. This man, Seth Royse, really does not care about the audience. He doesn't even care about his own family. It's just about Seth Royse. And once again, look at this.
Yeah, I gotta give Seth Royse a lot of credit, though. He is staying on the attack. He is as aggressive as I've ever seen him in that ring right now. But now look at that. That's the arrogance. Once again, that's the arrogance of the Machiavellian Devil right there. And now look at this.
Yep.
The champ taking advantage. Oh my God, a DDT from the top rope.
That's what I like to see. And see, Seth Royse did not have the ring awareness and, you know, vintageness to capitalize and maybe get the win off that. He decided to, you know, taunt at the crowd. He decided to wake up the crowd a little bit, but it did not help him.
And now look at Xplicit say, bring it on. Once again, slapping him in the chest. Look at it, look at him.
Those chops make my freaking chest feel like hamburger meat.
My God, oh my Lord! Just ripping Seth Royse in half. And
Seth
now
Royse looks
Xplicit
to be in a tiny bit of trouble here.
Huge elbow strikes from Xplicit, followed up with a big lariat, taking him down. And now Xplicit looking to go for that cover here. See the champ. The champ got that in-ring know-how, going for the frequent covers, doing whatever he can to try to put away Seth Royse as fast as possible. And now Royce going to roll out of the ring here, try to recuperate. But wait a minute. Wait a minute, here comes Xplicit. Oh my God!
Oh, what? Where did he grab a chair?
Mid-air chair shot to Xplicit and now over the head. And the beatdown from Seth Royse with the steel chair. What the hell?
Are you kidding me?
Look into the eyes of Seth Royse. That is a man possessed. Dear God.
I don't even know what to say about that chair shot. That was disgusting.
Holy hell.
That match obviously ended in disqualification, but tonight there is no disqualifications in our Slamforce Open Rules title match. Dominic King and Eddie Oswald, but up next, Kalvin Blackwood is in action. This man has some redemption to do against VG Stache. Last week, Blackwood was the loser against Eddie Oswald.
That's right, and ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the debut of this young man, VG Stache. And I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to the table here in Slamforce Wrestling. But tonight, he's going to be taking on an enraged, determined beast in Kalvin Blackwood.
Yeah, definitely enraged, definitely determined. Enraged because last week on the inaugural episode, this big man lost to Eddie Oswald, someone who is way smaller than him. Blackwood definitely has like at least 60 to 100 pounds on Oswald, and now determined because he's ready to take anyone's head off. I mean, he doesn't want to suffer another loss here tonight.
You're damn right he doesn't want to suffer another loss, as Blackwood embarrassed last week as the crowd was chanting, "You tapped out at him." But tonight, he looks to make the crowd eat their words, as he looks to make quick work of young VG Stache here tonight in this one-on-one contest. So we're going to see if Kalvin Blackwood can gain that redemption that he's been looking for all week.
And he has to. There's no choice for him here tonight. He needs this win.
Definitely needs this win here tonight. He has to solidify himself here in Slamforce as a legitimate competitor and a legitimate contender. And last week he had an amazing showing against Eddie Oswald, but that veteran know-how and that veteran instinct of Oswald was just enough to overcome the beast known as Kalvin Blackwood. But tonight we're gonna see if the beast can defeat VG Stache. Oh, look at that disrespect right off the bat. Wow.
He's got to get VG Stache a little angry. I mean, he's just over here trying to show some respect.
Oh my God!
Oh!
Blackwood!
Right off the bat, Blackwood with a huge boot, a vicious boot flooring VG Stache.
Blackwood now on the attack. Like we said earlier, this man is determined. This man is enraged. Look at the brutality here, just beating the living hell out of VG Stache here tonight. Blackwood, this behemoth from the Netherlands. Or from Scotland, my bad.
Oh God, I don't like where this is going. Yeah, definitely a Scottish man. He has the aura of a Scottish man. I mean, the way he carries himself, the way how he is so aggressive in this ring, you can tell there's no other nationality that would match his.
A big Scotsman, aggressive and angry as all hell. You saw that strength though, that one-arm vertical suplex. It was incredible.
Yes, very strong, very powerful as well. Just like that, he's able to take VG Stache and throw him halfway across the ring. That's how powerful this man is.
Blackwood, all about that power game, all about that strength and brutality that he brings into the ring every time he steps in it. And now look at this, Blackwood setting up for something big. Jesus Christ, crashing all of that almost 300-pound frame right into VG Stache in the corner twice. Following it up with a big-time spine buster, driving him down, hooks the inside leg. But only the 2 count here for Blackwood. As Blackwood needs to stay on the attack here just like he is. So this is what Blackwood needs to do to win matches. This is what he needs to do to be successful in Slamforce. He needs to stay aggressive, stay on the attack, and not give his opponents an ounce of breathing room.
Yeah, you notice how he didn't even wait for VG Stache to get up to throw him. He grabbed VG Stache halfway when VG Stache was getting up and threw him. There is no breathing room right now for VG Stache. Blackwood is doing what he has to do.
And Blackwood, oh wait a minute now, VG Stache trying to come back here. Oh no, Blackwood says, nice try, kid. And he grabs him and just fucking throws him across the ring, my God!
The strength.
Woo. This man is an absolute animal. VG Stache getting angry now, trying to get back to his feet here, and VG coming back with these big strikes here. But once again, Blackwood just shutting him down, coming off the ropes, big time haymaker, Jesus Christ! As he takes his damn head off. Oh! Huge spinning back fist, hooking the outside leg, lateral press, 2, and oh, wow.
Wow, that was, we saw that earlier on tonight between Seth Royse and Mr. Eric Xplicit, and it turned out to be the downfall, I guess, in the end for Seth Royse, but at the same time, not really, because he just swung his stick.
Oh! Holy hell!
That is what he calls the Warhammer, guys. And I have to say, it is officially over. Prophecies fulfilled. Blackwood wins.
Wow!
I'm a psychic. I'm a psychic, guys.
With the decisive victory here tonight over VG Stache. What a dominant display. That was insane.
That was very dominant, and now I think no one is going to take him lightly.
Was fun. Not for my opponent, but for me. I want to have fun. And what I do from here on out will be for fun. but not for anyone in that locker room. I'm putting everyone on notice. What happens from here on out will not be my fault. It's all in the name fun.
Oh, and now look at this. Blackwood saying it's all in the name of fun. And it's not going to be his fault whatever happens from now on. This is one man I do not want to come in contact with. I'm not a wrestler, but for all the wrestlers. Hey, wait, whoa. I guess a car just pulled into our arena here. My question is, who the hell is in it? I mean,
Hold on a second.
got some nice kicks.
Yeah, nice kicks there. And oh my God.
You know who that is, right?
Ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, that's right, next week is going to be the debut of none other than the indomitable fighter Malachi, live in Madison Square Garden. But ladies and gentlemen,
that is something I cannot wait for. My back is a little bit sore, and my neck is very sore from that chair shot earlier on tonight in that match with Seth Royse. You see, I made the mistake of giving Seth Royse a chance to go open season on me. That was my mistake, and trust me, I will not make that mistake again. You see, next week, we're emanating live from Madison Square Garden in New York City, one of the most famous arenas. So I want to prove that I am the best champion there is in Slamforce. So this is what I propose next week, Seth Royse. Me versus you, one-on-one, in a hardcore match. And I hope you're not afraid of what I may do to you, and I hope you don't underestimate what I can do to you, Seth Royse. So I hope to see you next week at MSG. And oh, I know you're an opportunist, you're a prize fighter. So next week, I'm willing to put my Slamforce championship on the line. Hope to see you there. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Slamforce. As you just heard, Xplicit just challenged Royce to a championship match next week at MSG. But the question is, will Seth Royse respond? Will we see Royce and Xplicit 3 at MSG?
and I'm hoping that we get to see it because there is so much animosity built up between those two, and it is ready to blow. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking of championship matches, it is time for our main event of the evening as we will witness Dominic King and Eddie Oswald facing off to become the first ever Slamforce Wrestling Open Rules champion.
Very excited about this match. This is the second week in a row that a championship match has been put into the main event of Slamforce. That means that these two men are the pinnacle of Slamforce right now, holding it down and making sure the weights are placed to make sure that this tent does not fall over. These two men are going to put everything on the line tonight, especially this one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. Look at that, repping that Slamforce hoodie.
That's how you show dedication. Slamforce Eddie Oswald is just synonymous, name in name.
Eddie Oswald, a homegrown talent here in Slamforce Wrestling. This young man exercised his talents all across the globe, mainly in Japan, but this man now looking to make a huge name for himself and looking to forever cement his name and legacy in Slamforce by becoming the first ever Open Rules champion here tonight against Dominic King. But once again, easier said than done. Dominic King is one hell of an in-ring competitor, so these two men are going to have to bring everything, including the kitchen sink, if they want to pull out a win here tonight.
Well, like I said, this is an open rules title match. That means tonight, right now, this match has been declared under Extreme Rules. So that is the Slamforce title, a beautiful championship, may I add.
Beautiful, beautiful championship. And the Open Rules Championship match getting underway right now as the opening bell sounds. These two men are going to circle each other out here. And you got to believe there's going to be a feeling out process in this matchup here early on.
Yeah, very, very much a feeling out process between these two men. They're going to have to kind of work around one another and try and feel which, how, and when is the best time to really overpower and overtake the match to get the win.
Now, these men trading huge European uppercuts here. And now, look at Dominic King firing off of these big shots. And now, wait a minute. Coming off the ropes. Big European uppercut from Oswald. And big combination of punches into that discus lariat there. Hooking the leg. Lateral press. One. Just the one count here early on. Is now a nice drop kick.
What's going on here?
And now, oh my God! Early on with the excitement factor here from Dominic King.
Maybe not the best option to do so quickly in this match. I mean, yes, Dominic King earned it successfully and took down Eddie Oswald, but that is a risk taker. You don't want to injure yourself this earlier on in the match. You need to preserve your health, especially in a championship match with a contender that is so hungry.
I gotta agree with you there, Kyle, as now Oswald trying to fight back into this here. Now Oswald firing
really
off with the kicks in the corner here. Look at this, firing off huge kicks, lighting up the chest of Dominic King here. And Oswald now getting this crowd behind him here. Flying knees right into the face in the corner. And now Oswald gonna hook the legs here. Good, smart decision by Oswald going for that cover. But no, just a 2 count there as Dominic King gonna power out. And now here comes that technical wrestling background of Oswald into play. Oh my God! You heard the snap of the arm of Dominic King.
Yeah, very aggressive is Eddie Oswald right here, right now, tonight in this main event. But you have to think that the winner of this match is going to have a huge advantage going into every other title defense. Want to know why? Because the winner of this match, the champion that is crowned as the Open Rules champion, that champion decides the match rules for every title defense.
And that is a huge plus to being the champion. I gotta say, you pretty much have free reign to decide what your title defense is going to be as the Open Rules champion. And you gotta believe that both of these men are gonna have super different preferences should they become champion here tonight.
Yes, and I think that is going to be a mainstay in the locker room, is that when you are the Open Rules champion, like, a champion could rule over the division for quite some time, because the champion's opportunity is in the champion's corner.
You heard the old phrase, the champion's advantage. Well, this takes the meaning to a whole nother level.
Yes,
Dominic King staying on the attack
Dominic
here
King
early
over
on.
Here.
But Oswald with a counter, nice lariat from Oswald, stiff clothesline. Looking for the counter lateral press, but no, just a 2 count for Oswald here. As Oswald hyping himself up here. Big roundhouse kick from Oswald.
That floored him. God dang it. That
Dominic King looks out of it right now, trying to get back to his feet, but wait, what the hell is this? Jesus Christ, turned him inside out.
Yep, he should have just stayed down. Should have just stayed down.
Oh my God, floored him with that lariat, that ripcord lariat, and now Oswald stalking for something here, perhaps looking for that vintage Oswald with that sling blade. And now Oswald gonna follow it up and go to the top here. We saw that sling blade last week, which was the beginning of the end for Blackwood, but nice swanton bomb from the top rope. Getting that 2 count, and no, just a 2 count. As Dominic King barely getting the shoulder up here in this one-on-one contest for the Slamforce Open Rules Championship.
So I have a question. Being that this is a championship match, I always love to make predictions, and we have not predicted the winner of this match. Being this far into this match, who do you think is going to walk out the Slamforce Open Rules champion?
You know, it's a very
Before
hard one to call.
That, look at this. Wait. There's a cover.
This might be a counter.
Only a 2 count.
Looked like he countered a spear attempt into a DDT there. But, you know, that's a hard one to call. You know, these two men have very, very different styles in that ring. Dominic King being more of a risk-taking athlete. You know, his love for superheroes causes him to fly high. But Oswald, that technical background, those strong hitting strikes of Oswald, these two men, completely different styles. And I think this is going to be a hard one to call, but I might have to go with Dominic King on this one.
You know what? I was going to say the same exact thing, because Dominic King, he's been around for a while. Even though Eddie Oswald has been around for quite a while, I think Dominic King may have the experience edge because he's been to so many different places.
I got to agree, the experience factor could come into play this week. I mean, it came into play last week, and oh my God. Sorry to cut off the conversation there. That beautiful spinning heel kick there from Oswald, taken out. Oh my God, following up with that nice Shining Wizard. Now Oswald in the corner. Look at that setup, something here. Hold on a second, maybe looking to take some risk himself. Oh my God! Set it up beautifully, but just a 2 count here tonight as Oswald looking to become the first ever Slamforce Open Rules champion. But back to our conversation, Kyle. I definitely got to side with Dominic King, that experience factor. You know, like Oswald had the experience factor last week in his match against Kalvin Blackwood, and that helped him pick up the win. I feel the same can be said tonight for Dominic King. I feel like he's going to come out on top tonight due to that experience factor.
Definitely. It's going to be a close one to call, but I think the man who comes out the winner is going to be, no doubt, no fraud, a champion that we can be proud of.
Definitely, either one of these two superstars is going to be a champion that we can be proud of. And a beautiful single leg drop kick there from Dominic King, hooking the leg, lateral press, getting the 2, maybe no! Just a 2, and Dominic King, you see a little bit of frustration starting to build, maybe thought that was it right there. But Dominic King not going to let it frustrate him. Got to stay on the attack right here.
You're going to have to do a lot more to put down Eddie Oswald.
You're definitely going to have to do a lot more to put down this in-ring veteran. Both of these men in-ring veterans, but nonetheless, it's going to take a lot more than that to put each other away. And now Dominic King sizing him up for something here. For a nice swinging neck breaker from Dominic King as he looks to hook the leg again. Getting the 2 count, but just the 2 count here for Dominic King. And this is that experience factor coming into play, Kyle. These two men know that they got to stay on the attack. This is a huge match for both of these competitors here tonight. You know, this will be either one of their first championships in professional wrestling. And you know they got to stay aggressive. They got to stay on the attack, regardless of how much they respect one another here tonight.
Now look at this. Flying over and goes for a pinfall. Only a 1 count. Very surprising this late in the match that it was a what?
Oh my God! Oswald just floored him with that huge elbow.
I'm surprised this isn't a KO.
Oh my God, Dominic King looks like he doesn't know where the hell he is right now. And oh, what a huge knee to the jaw. Now Oswald perhaps looking to size him up.
Question is, for what is he sizing him up for? What is Oswald thinking? No, Dominic King says no.
Nice counter from Dominic King, as now Dominic looking for that snap DDT.
Bless you, BC Brayborn, and yes, a snap DDT.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Allergy season, am I right? But ladies and gentlemen, right now, Dominic King, almost becoming the first inaugural Slamforce Wrestling Open Rules champion right there. But duel! Eddie Oswald ducking under that snapmare attempt there. Going right after that knee, and now putting everything into this match, and this is what they need to do. Tying him up in a knot.
Look at this.
Look at the Muda lock. The Muda lock right here from Oswald. That takes us right back to his technical submission wrestling background. Look at this.
Perfectly
Beautifully executed.
executed.
Every submission this man does is flawless. But Dominic King gonna escape there. And now King going low with those palm strikes. Catches him. Caught the first super kick attempt, but came right back with that second one. King gets the cover, too. This could be it. No! As Oswald...
So close there for Dominic King. Almost had that title in his fingertips.
Oswald powered out there. I'm surprised he was able to get the shoulder up. As Dominic King caught him and everyone else in this arena off guard with that beautiful, beautiful super kick. And now what the... Oh my God!
Where did he come from? That's Blackwood! What is he doing?
What the hell is going on here? Kalvin Blackwood, ladies and gentlemen, this is no disqualification, and Kalvin Blackwood... Oh my God, face first!
What is he doing? This is a championship match.
What the hell is going on? Dominic King going... And wait a minute, here comes Oswald! Here comes Oswald right into Blackwood!
Oswald saying, no, not on my time tonight. This is my main event, my title match. Nothing is going to ruin it.
Oh my God, the Warhammer out of nowhere!
Oh my God. Blackwood, what are you thinking?
And off the steel! Oh my God, you can see the pain in the face of Eddie Oswald.
Oh, this isn't gonna make Blackwood any happier. These fans are chanting, you tap out, in regards to last week's loss to this man he's carrying on his shoulders.
And now throwing Eddie back in the ring here. What the hell is going on? And Eddie trying to get back to his feet, trying to recuperate. Eddie has no idea where he is.
What's happening right now?
And another Warhammer! Oh my God!
Now what is he doing? No, he's gonna drag him over. No, this is a screw job. What are you? No, ref, do not count this.
The referee not sure what to do here.
Confused.
The referee has no idea what to do here. And Blackwood walking away. Blackwood has screwed Eddie Oswald out of perhaps becoming the first ever Open Rules champion, but the referee not sure what to do here.
Is he gonna count this?
And
oh my God, he's counting! No!
1, 2.
No!
Oh my God!
They kicked out! What?
Oswald kicked out, and now Dominic King looking for... Oh my God! 630, but wait a minute, Oswald! Oh my God! Headhunter! Headhunter from Eddie Oswald hooks the leg. 2. Oh my God! Eddie Oswald!
What?
Eddie Oswald has done it!
Did that just happen?
Eddie Oswald has done it!
Did that just happen?
Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Oswald overcoming the attack by Kalvin Blackwood here tonight to solidify himself in history as the first ever ever SlamForce Open Rules champion. Oh!
This is not going to sit well with Blackwood.
I can't believe what I just saw. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for. Good night from SlamForce Wrestling.